robotics and coding, and this is available on the MOOC portal. What we have found, there's been a very slow uptake in it, and so thanks, Casper. So he's just started the recording. So I'm going to, as house rules, maybe just keep your. Hello.
We have a hand from
Lesufi, your hand is up. Lesufi, your hand is up. Okay, maybe you want to just add it onto the chat. Okay, if you can't unmute your microphone. So just by way of house rules, we are asking you just to keep your microphones muted and your cameras also off whilst we go into the session. Unless you have a question, then you can put your hand up, and then when one of the hosts requests that you unmute yourself, then you can ask your question. We do have a list of frequently asked questions, which we will then be putting up available on the MOOC portal as well. And what Casper is showing us there, that is the MOOC portal. That's the MOOC portal. You have a username and a password, which you have to create yourself. There on the left-hand side, it says how to register. So you would then register, you create your own username and your own password. You will not get any confirmation. You will not get any congratulations or anything like that. It tells you exactly how to register. And once you have registered for a new account, you create your new account, and then you create the account. You can put in all your own details there. And please don't forget your password, because that's yours. And then you are ready to go. So you've got a password, and then you can log in to the system.
And Dr. Gous, we also have now the other presenter here from Tumelo and Glapo. If you maybe wants to add something also.
Tumelo, are you ready to take over?
Happy Friday, Dr. Gous. Happy Friday,
Happy
Casper.
Friday
to all our educators and our officials. So far so good from Dr. Gous and Casper.
We've got a contingency from Gauteng, which is great. But yes, you're welcome to carry on with the session, hosting the session. Casper has got the screen up and showing, and you can answer all the questions, and I'm right here listening. Okay, thanks guys, all yours.
All right, I normally start this in a different format. So I normally ask people to, raise their hands, or perhaps even write on the chat, so that when I start with the actual answering of question, I get to answer as one. So I see we've got 50 attendees. So far, so good. Is there anyone who's coming here for the very first time? Anyone who's struggling in terms of joining the MOOC? How to register and things like that? Can I have a hand up? And then we'll surely answer the question. Anyone who's new? There we go. MP, go ahead. Feel free to unmute yourself. MP, go ahead, as well as Nomvula. Kindly please unmute yourselves. MP, Nomvula, anyone? As well as Minentle.
If you are struggling with mic problems.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I'm saying I'm new on this platform. I've just been added during the course of the week, and I'd like to register for robotics and coding and robotics.
Okay, are you a teacher?
Yes, I'm a teacher in the foundation phase.
All right, so I assume that you would like to register for DBE 001, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll certainly attend to your question as well. You will be answered before the end of the day. Okay, yes, Nomvula, welcome. Feel free to raise your hand. I mean, to unmute yourself, sorry, as well as you, Minentle.
Good evening.
Morning.
Okay, my question here is, I have registered in MOOC for DBE 001, DBE 002. But
Sure.
the problem is with the portfolio and the activities that need to be done. I do not know how to do it. Can you please assist on that? I'm new in this group.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much for that.
I am a teacher at the foundation phase. I've undergone the coding and robotic orientation.
All right. Thank you so much, Novula. Please
Thank
make
you.
sure that you don't leave this session without your question being answered.
Thank you so much.
All right. Over to you, Minentle.
Greetings to everyone. I'm also new, but I registered. But the problem is when I log in again, I don't see any information like the module outline, what I'm supposed to do. There's nothing showing there.
All right. Which MOOC portal did you register for? Is it DBE 001 or DBE 002, or you don't know yet?
I don't know, but I'm going to check.
All right. We need to make sure that you don't leave this session without you having the actual clarity.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Over to you, Rebecca. Rebecca, feel free to unmute yourself, or if you're struggling with your microphone, you can write on the chat box. Rebecca? All right. I see that Rebecca's microphone is giving you a problem. Can I kindly request to share my screen, kindly, please, Casper?
Yes,
Before I attend Zandile, let me just first answer the first 3 questions, then I'll go back to the others.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Casper.
Okay. Zandile, if you maybe want to unmute.
No. Casper?
Okay.
As I said, let me first attend the first 3 questions, then I'll attend to Zandile.
Okay, I can see your screen.
Thank you. For those of you who were told about this MOOC portal, you need to thank whoever told you. Welcome once again. So this is very simple. You go into your Google chat, and then you simply type mooc@unisa.ac.za. When you are done, what you do, you go to new account. After registering on the new account, please note that you have to use your own user ID. Your user ID can consist of numbers as well as alphabets. Please ensure that you put your first name, last name, as well as your email address. Ensure once again that your email address, you will be able to remember your email address, as well as your user ID. Please keep those safe. And then in terms of you creating a new password, please ensure that you remember your password as well. Once you are done, this create account sign, it will turn blue. So after turning blue, you just click on it, and then it will take you to the home page. So now your user ID, you put it here where it's written user, as well as your password, you put it there. Once you are done, you click on login. So after clicking on the login sign, this is the first page that you'll see. Just underneath the UNISA logo. So for some of you that are using a cell phone, please note that you won't be able to see the actual tabs on your left-hand side. What you'll have to do, you'll have to click on sites on your phone. So this one next to my name, just click on it so that you are able to see the tabs on your left-hand side. So it's highly preferred that you use a PC so that you are able to maximize and see all information. Now, once you are able to see all these tabs here, you will simply click on membership. When you click on membership, just underneath the UNISA logo, you will see where it's written my current sites, my official course enrollments, as well as joinable sites. So you will simply click on joinable sites. After clicking joinable sites, you'll have to scroll down As you can see here, it's written website, show 20 items. You have to scroll down looking for DBE 001 or DBE 002. When you simply see it, you will click on join. When you click on join, go back to where it's written membership, and then you simply click on my current sites. So on your current sites, it will show here. So some of you, I've seen your emails. You mentioned that you registered for DBE 001. You just need confirmation. Please note, as Dr. Holmes mentioned, that you won't get an email indicating that you are an official DBE 001 student. This site just indicates to you that you are now officially part of this. So when you simply click on DBE 001 on your website, this will be your homepage. I hope I'm clear. Your homepage consists of information regarding the DBE 001. Underneath the UNISA logo, there are different tabs on your left-hand side. I'll highlight these tabs so that you'll be able to see them. So these tabs have information regarding your MOOC portals. Please note that it is highly recommended that you first read the welcome page so that you are able to understand what this MOOC consists of. Once you are done reading the welcome page or this overview page of the DBE 001, please note that this MOOC has been opened since February 2022, and it will be closing in November 2022 on the 30th. But for those of you who just registered now, there is a grace period whereby this MOOC portal will be extended. For now, I would encourage you not to worry about when will this end. I would encourage you to continue with your assessments, but note that it will be extended due to miscommunication during the year, whereby lots of teachers were told that this MOOC will be closed around June, July. So because of that, we have decided to extend this MOOC. I hope I'm clear on the site. And then once you are done reading this overview document, you will have to go to the navigating this MOOC. This is where you'll find how to navigate, how to go about in this MOOC portal. Kindly please ensure that you take your time, perhaps 30 minutes or 15 minutes of your time, just to go to each and every tab so that you are able to understand what this MOOC consists of before sending us an email. Because I've seen that most of you are sending emails that information is already here. It's just that it shows that you did not go through these tabs. So in going through these tabs certainly will help you. For example, on this video, for you to find this video will find it under navigating this MOOC. So as you can see here, it says for many of you, this platform might be new, which we understand. It is important to understand how an online learning platform works in order to fully participate in this MOOC. Watch this video, which is 4 minutes, 10 seconds. This video is part of an orientation of this MOOC portal. And then from there, when you simply click on the calendar tab, it will just show you some of the deadlines as well. When you click on the announcements part, these are some of the latest announcements. For example, most of you have questions regarding the DBE 001 portfolio. And you can see here that Dr. House has already put an announcement regarding this. So when you simply click here, it says a submission can consist of parts. You can submit a PDF with attached PPT, which is your PowerPoint presentation. So some of you have asked that how do we submit our portfolios? Can we submit our portfolio as one full document, or can we cut our documents saying that perhaps study unit 1, study unit 2, 3, 4, up to 7. So there's your answer there. A submission can consist of parts. Remember, some of you, when you complete this portfolio as a one document, you will note that this document will be too large. That is why it's recommended for you to use parts. I hope I'm clear on this side. And now, another important announcement is the DBE 001, the one that I mentioned. All 2022 submissions will receive a 2022 certificate. So this information also covers for those of you who have been sending us emails indicating that you already submitted your portfolio and you are waiting for your marks, you're waiting for your certificate. Please note that marking is currently in process, and as soon as marking is completed, you will receive your certificates via email. I also got an email asking us when and how will we get certificates. You will get certificates via an email that you have registered with on the MOOC portal. I hope I'm clear on that one. Just wanted to highlight this part, the DBE 001 portfolio part. I saw some of you were asking us on the email saying that, how can I submit my portfolio? This is very simple. Just on these tabs underneath the UNISA logo, you'll find where it's written portfolio submission. There it is. So this tab written portfolio submission, you just simply click on it. When you click on this portfolio submission, this is where it will give you an option for you to submit your portfolio. For example, let's just wait for it to load. There we go. When you simply scroll down here. Oh, and the great part is that there's a marking rubric, which is a guide of what is required for you in the portfolio. Let me just open it for you to just get a feel and understanding of this. So you can see that this is a rubric that will be used to assess you on your portfolio regarding learning outcome 1, 2, as well as 3, 4, up to 7. So what I'll encourage you is that before submitting your portfolio, just go through this marking rubric so that you can see whether, for example, in learning unit 5, you should ensure that you have explained what is a smartphone and how you would use it to extend teaching and learning space. Please note that you are required to use 400 to 500 words for this learning unit 5, which is the first question. And also another thing that I also noted is that some of you, after completing your portfolios, you send us the email. You are not required to send us an email. Your portfolio must be sent on this portfolio tab. So this portfolio tab, as I've mentioned, will be found on your portfolio submission. You do not have to email us your email address. Your portfolio. So what you do, you simply click on portfolio. When you click on portfolio, it says number of submissions allowed is 3 attempts. So these 3 attempts, it means that, for example, on the first part, you might have perhaps missed some few things that you are supposed to include on your portfolio. If you have missed something that you are supposed to include on your portfolio, you still have another attempt, meaning that you have 3 attempts. It doesn't mean that you have to submit your portfolio 3 times. I hope I'm clear on that one. And then this is where you have to submit your portfolio. Remember, your portfolio would have been saved either by PDF or by Microsoft Word. Please ensure that before choosing your file, just click on the honor pledge. This is, I have neither given nor received aid on this assignment, and you must respond to submit your assignment. Now, for you to be able to put your portfolio in here, what you do, you simply click on choose file. When you click on choose file, this is where you'll get your portfolio on your PC. Once you are done, select files from the home site and then you click on submit. Once you click on submit, it will be in here and your portfolio will be sent to us. So this says that you do not have to submit your portfolio to us. I also got another question some other time ago saying that should we include references? Yes, you are required to reference your material. Plagiarism is not allowed, and we expect you to honor and acknowledge your references. So for example, on Learning Unit 1, if you have taken information from a certain website or a book or an article, kindly please put a nice acknowledgement page underneath to indicate what you've done. I hope I'm making sense on that one. Please ensure that you have included that one on your portfolio so that it's clear and understandable. Once you are done on that one, it will be easier for you to know what you have done, and we are able to keep track on that part. I hope I'm clear on the portfolio side of things. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that for you to be able to navigate this MOOC, you are required to also go through, for example, on Study Unit 1. When you click on Study Unit 1, in fact, it's Study Unit 0 where it includes different videos of this MOOC portal. So let me just wait for the internet here. Let me go to Study Unit 0. So I've basically covered most of the stuff that is here on the MOOC portal. So you do not have to worry. For example, everything that I explained is here. On this orientation, it says that some of you have even asked me, how long does this MOOC take? So you'll see here that this MOOC is designed to take you 50 hours to complete with assessments as indicated above. So for me to get this information was found on Study Unit 0. So you'll see here on Study Unit 0, for you to go through the orientation, being an online learner, it will take you 2 hours. This means that it depends on whether you have adjusted into this MOOC portal, because since you are not familiar with the online material. Yes. So now this is where you get all the information. Some of you will be like, but I'm working, I have students and things like that. What you can simply do is to divide these 2 hours into 15 minutes or 30 minutes. So what you can simply do during your lunchtime or after school, you just take 15 minutes of your time and go to Study Unit 0, because we do understand that you are a teacher and you have different types of responsibilities. What you simply do is just go through Study Unit 0 on the orientation, just to find out what really happens being an online learner. So you can just divide your 15 minutes every day until you are completed. Another thing is that, for example, you'll see here on Study Unit 1, it says Understanding Digital Literacy, which takes you 2 hours. So when you go on Study Unit 2, you will have to read all the content there so that it will be much easier for you to understand. So before I go to the questions part, you will see that this MOOC is only delivered using the following approaches, which is an online course, number 1, and the webinars that we conduct every Fridays. I hope I'm clear on that part. And then next year, we'll ensure that we try to organize practical sessions whereby we shall meet on UNISA regionals, but that one will be confirmed and communicated via your announcements. One thing, please take note of this tip. what I would encourage you is that at least take 30 minutes or 15 minutes of your time on this MOOC in order for you to finish. I hope I managed to answer most of the questions. Let me just go back and take questions. I hope I was clear. Okay, I still see a hand from Zandile. Zandile, go ahead. I hope I answered your question, but you can still go ahead.
Thank you, Tumelo, and good afternoon. Yes, my brother, you have actually answered all my questions. My first one, in fact, was on how do I access the DBE 001. So I followed you and I managed, because on my homepage, only 2 courses were appearing. So I managed to actually join on that one. So now it's appearing. And my other question you've answered already was actually on how to submit the assignment. So you've explained that clearly. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, I'm glad. Thank you so much, Ms. Zandile. Dimakato, I see your hand is up. Feel free to unmute yourself. How's Dimakato? Or any other person who've got a question, kindly feel free to raise your hand. Let me go to the chat and check out what you've been saying.
So we have a few questions from the chat area, Tumelo. So one is from Kadedi. It is, I've been attending the coding and robotics training. Is this the same as the DBE MOOC or not? That was the first question.
All right.
Okay. The second one was, where do I send the portfolio tasks?
Okay.
And then the last question is from Ria.
Yeah.
Was, I just want to establish with you, is the DBE 002 a compulsory module for both foundation phase and grade 7 teachers?
All right.
That was for Dr. Gous, and yeah, that was all the questions so far.
Okay, let me first answer the question of Gidi. I've been attending coding and robotics training. Is this the same as DBE MOOC or not? So the delivery might not be the same, Gidi. That is why it is encouraged that you apply for this MOOC. And then for Sister Nomsa, I hope I've answered your question of where to send your portfolio tasks. And then for Elsie, this is my first time joining. Welcome. I hope I've even answered some of your question or clarified some few things. For Ria, I just want to establish with you, is DBE a compulsory module for both foundation phase and grade 7 teachers? So if you are part of the pilot schools or the pilot teachers, it is encouraged that you go for this DBE 001 or 2. And if you are not, you can still pursue these MOOCs as well. And then for Nompumelelo, I see you saying, oh, your camera is on, by the way, LCA. We can see you. Kindly switch it off. There we go. And then for Nompumelelo, I also attended coding and robotics training. Is this the same as DBE 001? This might not be the same. That is why I mentioned that there is DBE 001 and DBE 002. And I see that participants, please complete attendance register. All right. Kindly please complete that attendance register. I'm still on the chats before I go to the hands. I see Nomvula says I missed that part of doing portfolio due to internet connections. So I'll go back to that one as well. Thank you. Nomsa Zita, yes, I'm answered. Thank you. I'm glad that I was able to answer. And then Nontlantla, for some of us who attended the coding and robotics orientation, they advised that we submit our certificate where we were awarded during orientation when we register for MOOC. Do we still have to submit it? If so, how do we submit it? Are you talking about the register? Because Nontlantla, I forgot to mention that in this MOOC, once you have completed this MOOC and your portfolio has been marked and you are able to pass it, you will get a certificate, and that certificate will certainly be included, will contribute into your CBD points. And the last question on the chat is from Lungile. Hello everyone, are we supposed to build a robot? If so, where to get material from? I hope I'm out of order. Lungile, is this for DBE 001, 002 or ISET robotics? Just clarify that part. And then I see William says, please give us some advice on study unit 5 portfolio assignment activity if you don't have robots yet at school. All right, I guess William has already answered my question from Lungile. So yes, we certainly need robots. So for some of you who do not have access to robots and you're around Gauteng in the city of Johannesburg, allow people to come and make use of our robots by answering some of their questions and their assignments. And for those of you who do not have, we encourage you to perhaps go to your nearest science center or to use the virtual gear robots. And then I see some hands now on the chats. There's a chat from Parker. There's a hand from Parker. Go ahead, Parker.
Good afternoon. I just wanted to respond to also to a few questions. Remember, colleagues, this and the orientation are two different interventions. The orientation was the orientation that you were supposed to do on the DBE cloud. This intervention is content training for the foundation phase, coding and robotics, piloting schools. But UNISA was kind enough to broaden the field, as to say, so that more people can then join and register for the DBE MOOC 001 and DBE MOOC 002. So don't mention the certificate of the orientation. This is something different. And colleagues, if you in Gauteng, like our presenter said, if you know the piloting schools have equipment, they've got resources. Go and visit a school and borrow or build your computer at that school and record it and post it. We cannot, and UNISA is not going to issue us with resources in terms of to build our robots. That's all I wanted to add. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Parker. And where are you calling from? And I see that you are a DBE official.
GDE official?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a GDE official.
All right. Thank you so much for the clarity. And another thing, please note, colleagues, that you don't have to pay for our MOOCs. They are free of charge. And yes, thank you so much once again to Ms. Parker for clarifying that. Let's go to Nogwazi Mdluli. I see your hand is up. Feel free to unmute yourself. Nogwazi Mdluli. Oh, I see Amanda's. Oh, Amanda, your microphone is unmuted. Let me go to Lindiwe.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm a grade 9 teacher. I've done coding with Casme Richards Bay. That's what I'm currently doing, but I'm kind of lost. Which portal should I register for my training now? Is it DP01 or DP02?
You can start with DBE 001.
Oh, 001.
Yes.
Okay. So can you give me which portal? I just type DP01, then everything will.
Okay, just hold on so that I go back to my presentation, because I feel like there's some clarity that I need to also do. Just hold on to that one. I'll come back to you, Sister Lindiwe. Nogwazi, your hand is still up. Before I go and share my screen. Kindly unmute yourself, Nogwazi. Okay, Amanda, your microphone was unmuted. Amanda? All right. If you are struggling with your microphone, kindly please write on the chats. Before I go on the chats, let me just answer Lindy's question as well as some of the chats. Lindy, are you still with us, right?
Yes, I am.
So you mentioned which MOOC and how to get into that MOOC.
Mm-hmm.
So as I've mentioned, have you already, can you see my screen, by the way?
Yeah.
Have you registered, number one? Let's start from there.
No.
Okay. Can you see my page?
I only see your name here.
Your screen is not yet shared, Tumelo.
Oh, thank you so much for that, Casper. Let me share my screen. Thank you, thank you. My sincere apologies. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, yes, we can.
Thank you so much. Lindy, are you still with us?
Yes, I am.
So this is the home page. What you simply do, you simply type MOOC 001. I mean MOOC.unisa.ac.za. Can you see that? Like this. Can you see?
Yeah.
So as soon as you are done with that, you go to new account. So as I've mentioned, as well as there was a participant who mentioned that the line got braked, so they couldn't understand where to register and how. So you just simply include your user ID, first name, last name, email address, and create a password here. And you click on create account. Can you see that part? Can you see that, Lindy?
I can.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow here. I can see your page.
Okay. So I'm going to be a bit fast, Lindy, because I already explained this earlier on. So I'm going to encourage you to also check the recording, because the recording will be, yes.
Okay,
because
thanks.
I also want to attend to other questions as well.
Okay, thanks.
Yes. So you simply go underneath the UNISA logo and click on your account. You put in your user ID, first name, last name, email address, create password, and then you click on create account. Once you are done, it will take you to the home page. You click on login. Once you are done, this will be the home page that you'll see. You will click on membership. After membership, you go to joinable sites. Joinable site, you look for DBE 001. Once you see it, you click on join. When you click on join, that will be your site, and then it will look like this. So I hope when you go on the recordings, it will make sense. If not, kindly review the recordings or send us an email, and we'll certainly attend to that question. Thank you so much, Lindy.
Thanks.
All right, let me go to the chats. All right, I see Dr. Hos is answering most of the questions. She says, learners and educators can also make a robot with boxes and other materials. It must look like a robot. So now that's a great initiative. Thank you so much, Dr. Hos, for that. I see a message from Theodora. Greetings. What is the difference between website address and the name of website? Study Unit 3. All right, we'll attend that one. Okay, for the clarity. Thank you, Ms. Parker, for the clarity once again. I see that Dr. Ho says the assignments will be accepted until 2030, meaning that this MOOC will be opened until 2030, meaning that we'll still have this MOOC. That's what she's saying. I see Velma says, William, is it William? Velma, Sayman says, as far as I know, not one school in KZN Zululand receive any resources as piloting schools, and we are just improvising and making use of resources that we procure ourselves. Some educators find it difficult to find these resources on their own, as most schools are not fee rural schools. Okay, so what I can suggest to you is that perhaps if you can find a neuroscience center, or do what Dr. Ho suggested, that you can make a robot with boxes and other materials. And then I see Bubulegazi says, I did not do MOOC 1 and 2. I want to know where to register and how. Please assist me. I hope I've explained that Bubulegazi. If you did not see that part, kindly please go through the recording for more clarity. I see Jacobs is also assisting me with the online link. I see your video, Brenda. Oh, thank you for switching it off. And then I see Tonti says, can you send us the UNISA link here, please? Oh, it's already there. Thank you so much. And then for those of you who have any other questions, feel free to post on the chats or to raise your hand, and I'll certainly attend to those questions. I hope I was clear. And another thing, please make use of your time in order for you to not be flooded with lots of work or for you to be overwhelmed. Just make use of your time. As I've mentioned, you can strategically break down the units into small chunks. For example, if it requires 2 hours, you can just divide it into 30 minutes or 15 minutes per day, and then that should be done. Any other questions? I see Amanda is lost. Please unmute yourself, Amanda. I don't like people who are lost. Let's find you. Unmute yourself, Amanda. Let's go from there, because I think your question might also answer for some. Where are you lost? Unmute yourself, please, Amanda. Or any other individual who has a question, I would highly appreciate your comments, as well as the DBE officials. Thank you so much for your participation. Your participation will be highly appreciated. I also see from the chats, Ms. Parker is also assisting us, saying that colleagues, please make use of this opportunity and register today if you have not done so yet. Thank you, Ms. Parker, for your assistance. And any other words from the DB or GPD officials?
Sorry.
Yes.
I did not hear a response from my question, Theodora's question, about the difference between the two, the address and the name.
Oh, yes, on study unit 3. Thank you so much. Let me share my screen. Thank you so much for that. Sincere apologies for skipping your question. That's unit 3, right? Your question was, what's the difference between Theo?
The difference between the website address and the name.
Oh, is that your question?
Yes.
Is this part of the portfolio assessment activity?
Yes. Question 1.
You want me to give you an answer, Theo?
Is there any difference? Because I haven't found the difference when I looked.
Okay, first things first. I'll encourage you to go through this. Did you go through the video?
Yes.
Because this video says to gain an overview of what will be covered in study unit 3. So you have to go through the video. And then it says, I'm trying to look for that question, but I won't give you an exact answer.
It's the first question on the assignment. Yes.
Is this the one? Search for a website that teaches coding and robotics, then provide the following information. Website address. What is the name of the website? Brief description of what you can find on the website. Is this the one?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'll answer you in parables. Okay.
Fine.
So come again?
It's fine with me as long as I get the idea.
All right. So this simply says search for a website that teaches coding and robotics. Nah? So for example, you simply say blah, 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 blah. You simply say UNISA. And then we'll go number. I see someone's microphone is on. Kindly please switch it off. Just not to disturb us, kindly. Thank you. So a website consists of something like this. So you'll have to look for the website address. So this is the website address. That's an example. And then what is the name of the website? So the name of this website is called MOOC Portal. And then I see here, okay. Let me log in back here. What's happening now? Sorry about that. Let me log in. So we were here, yes. This is the website address. And then what is the name of the website? The name of this website is called MOOC Portal for UNISA. And then brief description of what you can find on the website. So
I didn't see your screen, sir.
You can't see my screen even now.
Yes.
Anyone can
see the screen.
You can.
I can see the screen. Maybe
Yes.
just go back. Yes, there we go.
I can also see the screen.
Oh, now can you see my screen now?
No.
Nothing. Kindly please log out and log in again.
I think it's maybe the setting of incoming video. Maybe that's a problem.
Yeah. Perhaps that might be the problem. But what I can encourage you is that go through the recording and then it should be clear.
Okay.
Yes. And then the last part, it says brief description of what you can find on the website. So in this MOOC Portal website, what you can find are different short courses. And in these short courses, they are for free. These are free online courses provided by the University of South Africa. And this is for anyone. You do not have to be a UNISA student. And yes, this is just a mini brief description. So I answered you in parables.
Thank you.
In parables.
Parables well received. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Before I go to the chats, do you still have a hand up? Kindly feel free to raise your hand or to unmute, and I can answer your questions, but not your assignment questions, because I'll answer you in parables or in riddles. I hope I was clear. Let me go to the chats. I'm glad that we've got chats. Amanda, you still lost. I want to find you. Kindly unmute yourself so that we clarify you, so that we know where you are. Which part of the lost part are you at? I see Brenda says, is this for foundation phase only? This is not for foundation phase only, Brenda. So if you are not a foundation phase teacher, you feel free to register for this as well. Nomsa says, is it wrong to spend more time than allocated on a unit? Definitely not wrong, Sister Nomsa, as long as you are able to understand the content and what is required, and able to answer the questions that are required in a specific unit. Certainly not wrong. I see Gidi says, will we get data for this, like other trainings? For that part, I don't know of whether have you been getting data or what, but...
Tamela, maybe I can add on this part. The MOOC portal is a UNISA site, so it is 0 rated, so you won't it won't use your data when you use this site, the MOOC portals.
And then thank you so much for that. I see Miss CM. Your hand is up. Kindly please feel free to unmute yourself.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm here to check Mrs. Kuna and Miss Mangazi from Kubetuga if they've already registered.
So you want to confirm whether are they registered?
Yes, because they tried to register, but they have some difficulties.
Your line seems to be bad. There's a bit of echo, but from what I can hear, you are saying that you got two individuals that you tried to register, and you want to find out whether are they registered. Am I correct?
Yeah,
are they able to logging into their MOOC portals? Number one, is that that's the first question?
The other one, yes, and the other one, not.
Could you kindly please switch off the audio on other devices? Because I feel like you are listening from different devices. There's a bit of an echo there. Yeah, I think now it's better. So you said one has registered, the other one is able to log in, and the other one is not able to log in.
Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me? I'm still with you.
Hello?
See? Yes, talk to me.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes. So you were saying that you've got two colleagues and you want confirmation whether are they registered, right?
Yeah.
And the first question that I asked you is that are they able to log in into the MOOC portal?
Mrs. Kuna is able.
Okay.
Mrs. Kuna is able to, yes.
Okay, and the other one is, are they able to log in?
The other one is not able.
So,
I think it's a network.
so the other one is not able due to network.
Hello?
The other one is not able to log in due to the network. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So can we perhaps wait for the network to come back and then let them try to register? And then if, for example, they might have forgotten their passwords, it's easier. Let me just share my screen quickly so that some of you are able to see this. So for those of you who might encounter some problems, you can simply go to reset password. So when you reset your password, simply put in your password, your email address, and then request password change, and then it will send you your username as well as an option to change your password. And then you will be able to log in again to the MOOC portal. I hope I was clear on that one, Ms. C. Ms. C, are you well?
Hello?
Was I able to answer you then? Ms. C, was I able to answer you then?
Let me try.
All right, kindly go through what I suggested. And then if you're struggling, send us an email, then I'll certainly attend to that matter.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And then Ms. Nomvula, I see your hand is up. Feel free to unmute yourself. Nomvula.
Thank you so much. Yes,
Sure.
I've been there by DPE 001. My problem here that I need clarity on this. If I want to do the portfolio assessment for study unit 1,
Yeah.
Where do I do it? Do I do it on my web and then upload it? How do I do it and submit it?
All right. Thank you for the question. Let me.
I was able to go to register and to go to DB. Now with the study unit, I'm not sure how to attempt on doing the activities. Can you please?
All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
All right. Let me quickly go to DBE 001 digital literacy. So we are coming towards the end of our, I almost said the end of our show, the end of our session. Let me just answer Sister Nomvula's question, and then I need to cover some few things on DBE 002 as well, and then the session will come to an end. So Sister Nomvula asked that, for example, study unit 1, let me click on it. Let me just wait for the, okay, there we go. This is study unit 1, then we read through this, and this is the demonstrate the foundational understanding of the term digital literacy, blah, blah, blah. Then you go through this, unpicking the term, blah, blah, blah. Now, when you scroll down, just at the end, it says portfolio
assessment activity. I'm there.
This assessment activity must be submitted as part of your portfolio. Now, you need to write the motivation in 500 to 700 words on why you think the digital literacy program for your learners should be funded. So this is like your question for your assignment 1. Ne? I mean, as assignment 1. So what you do, you are going to include this here on portfolio submission. You go to click on portfolio submission. Can you see that? There it is here. Underneath the UNISA logo, there's portfolio submission. Just
yes.
When you click on that, you scroll down on portfolio, then you click there. But please note that it is encouraged that you complete all your assignments. And then, for example, your first document, you write study unit 1, and then you answer it in 500 to 700 words, and then you keep it aside, study unit 2, just like that. Nah? Once you are
Where
done,
do I answer it? Where do I answer it to, man?
You can answer it on the Word document, and then save it as a Word or PDF.
I'm now answered. How? Thank you so much.
All right, then. Thank you so much. I'm glad that she asked that question, and I'm glad that I was able to answer. Let me just share my screen. For those of you that are doing DBE 002, I got an email regarding this. You asked regarding lesson plans. So I got a question saying that, where can I find my lesson plans? So what you simply do, you go to underneath the UNISA logo. On this is for DBE 002, those that are doing coding on robotics. You simply go underneath the UNISA logo, just there on syllabus. You click on it. After clicking on it, please click on course structure so that you can understand what this unit or this course consists of. It consists of 6 units. And then you click on FAQ, which is frequently asked questions. This also explains everything. Oh, by the way, this is our email address for those of you who don't know where to email. Please make use of this. And then for the lesson plans, click on it. When you click on each lesson plan, the tab will open. And when the tab opens, you can simply click, and you are welcome to download this for your teaching lessons. When you click on it like this, it will open. And once it opens, you can open it on your document or computer and save it, and voila, these are your lesson plans. I think I'm done for my presentation for today. I would like to take this opportunity and thank everyone who participated. To the government officials, thank you so much for your assistance. For those of you who have any other questions, the email address is on the chat box. Feel free to send your emails, and then I'll certainly answer them every Fridays. No, I mean every Fridays for sessions, but we'll answer them as soon as they come on the emails. So a demonstration will be done every Fridays, and then a theory part will just be explained on the emails. I hope I was clear. And last but not least, I see hands now. Okay. Nomvula, are you clear, or you still have another hand?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to. Sorry.
Tlengiwe, go ahead. I see Manana, your hand is also up. I think you are the last ones. Then let's conclude this.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir. It's Manana speaking from Buisa Makubo Primary School.
All right.
I'm only logging in now. We had a sudden attack of the load shedding since 2 o'clock, so I couldn't manage to get in. I'm confused. I can hear your voice talking, but I don't know what's going on. So what can help me maybe to get the information?
All right. I will certainly encourage you to go through the recording. On the recording, I started by explaining how to register yourself. And after that part, I also explained how to select a MOOC, for example, the DBE 001. After from there, I also explained how to find your assignments and how to also submit your assignments. So I'll certainly encourage you to go through the MOOC, to the recording. And then if you have any other questions, feel free to email us and then we'll certainly attend to them.
Did you send the email address?
Yes, the email address is on the chat box.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'll keep you in touch.
Thank you, Ms. Lengiwe. Your hand is up.
Tumelo, we did have a question in the chat area asking if there's going to be a session on Monday or not.
There won't be a session on Monday. Ms. Lengiwe, your hand is up. Otherwise, if we answered your questions, thank you so much to everyone. If you are struggling to unmute yourself, Ms. Lengiwe, please write on the chat so that we'll be able to attend to it. Without wasting time, I'd like to say happy Friday to everyone and thank you so much for joining the session. Looking forward for another session. Nico, you have something?
Yes, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm
Very
about to
nice.
close the session and I see you have a
Yes, I just logged in. I just logged in right now. I'm also like my colleague who just spoke right now. I just want to check is it only for those that have registered with UNISA or?
What do you mean? What is it for those who I don't understand? Kindly
Like this is new to me.
Okay.
Yes, I just want to check. Must I first register with UNISA in order to access this MOOC or what?
So thank you so much for that question, Nico. Once again, these MOOCs are not only for UNISA students. These are for the general public. You do not have to apply via UNISA. These are short courses. And these are free online courses. So what you simply do, you don't have to go through the department or any other organizations in order for you to be able to register for these online courses. And yes, I hope I'm clear on that one.
Yes, I got you.
All right, and then because you just entered the session now, for you to be able to understand how to register yourself as well as log in, kindly please go through the recording. And then if you need more clarity, on the chat box, there's an email address. I'll also throw in the email address again. Feel free to send us an email. We'll certainly attend to your email as well as answer some of your questions practically via our sessions.
Okay. Is this one that says code robotics, ne?
Correct.
Code
Yes.
robot. All right. No, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I see Hlengiwe, you still don't want me to leave. You don't want to unmute yourself. I see Tembelihle doesn't want me to leave. Unmute yourself, Tembelihle. As well as Impi. Is it Impi? Kindly unmute yourselves. Yes. Your microphone is unmuted, Impi. All right, Nomvula, you still have a question?
Yes.
Your microphone, your camera was on. All right. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, Nomvula?
Yes, the recording on the MOOC question and answer session, where do I get the recording? Because I think I have missed some of the important things. I want to go and listen on my own.
I can maybe answer this one. So I've already sent a link in the chat area. It will, it's the link to the YouTube channel. This recording will go live tonight at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Thank you so much for that, Meneer Johannes.
Sure.
And then for those of you who have your hands up, feel free to unmute yourself. Okay, I see that Tembelihle can unmute themselves. Please write on the chat and then we'll attend to your question. As well as Impi, if you can't, I don't know whether I'm pronouncing your name properly. MP or Impi? Yes, Hlengiwe?
Yes, sir. I want to check here. I've done the DBE W01 and completed it. Now I'm in DBE W02. I want to check here on the lesson plan. I didn't click the lesson plan like you said we must click. I've just created my own lesson plan. Was I wrong or should I start it again?
So when you say you just created your lesson plan, where did you create your lesson plan? On the MOOC portal?
No. I've just created on the Word, then I've uploaded it.
Is it part of your assignment?
Yes.
Okay. But
so I'm checking, was I wrong or should I select those that appear on the...
Kindly please first select those that appear.
Okay.
And then that will guide you as well. Perhaps you might have missed something else as well.
Which means I have to resubmit again.
Remember, resubmission has 3 options. So you don't have to worry about resubmitting.
Okay, no problem. Thanks.
All right. Any other question?
No further question.
Thank you so much. Brenda, your microphone is unmuted.
Hi, I do have a question. Will you be able to help assist me, or are we closing the meeting?
I wanted to close the meeting, but because you are asking a question in a friendly manner, I won't close.
Thank you. Okay, because I'm a bit confused. I did complete the coding and robotics workshop and what the online course, and then I saw that this was for the foundation phase. I'm completing grade 7. So I don't know, I didn't get any further details regarding this. Plus, department hasn't really given us the way forward yet. So I don't know what to do now.
Did you apply for did you register for the DBE 001?
No, I didn't, because I thought it didn't apply to us.
Okay.
To me as a grade 7 teacher, now you see, I wasn't sure.
All right. I'll first encourage you to first register for the DBE 001, and I will take it from there.
Okay, I will. Okay, thank you.
And if you need further guidance of how to register yourself and creating a new account, just go through the recording and then it'll be simpler and easier for you.
I did take a few pictures, so hopefully I'll manage. But if I do, I will contact you.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Bubelegazi, you're the last person. Okay.
Hello.
Yes. Before I continue with you, you are the last person. And then for those that have any other questions, kindly please send us an email as well as write on the chat box. We will be able to answer your questions. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have a problem when I want to log into the UNISA website.
Okay.
It says because I forgot my password, so
Sure.
I want to request password changes. It says that there's more than one user that has this email address.
Okay. So have you completed any assignments yet?
No.
All right. So what I'll suggest for you is that create a new account with a different email address then.
Okay, no problem.
Yes. And then from there, start all over again by registering for a new, creating it, also create a different username as well as a different email address and start all over registering for the MOOC. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for the opportunity and for giving us the opportunity to interact with you. I would like to take this opportunity and thank everyone who contributed into this. Thank you to the UNISA Science Engagement Center. Thank you to Dr. Host, to Casper. Thank you to the government officials. Thank you so much also for, assisting us during this session to clarify some few questions. For those of you who will be going through the recording, thank you so much for taking time to go through the recording. We really appreciate you taking the time to go through the recording. Otherwise, happy Friday.